Meshy AI has a highly intuitive interface and many interesting features. You can create 3D models from images or text prompts, then simply click and wait for the result. Let's start with an image. A high-quality image needs to meet the basic requirements for the designer's intended purpose. In this video, my goal is to create game sprites, so I need an image that meets several conditions: symmetry, a standard pose, a uniform background, and no cast shadows. Leave the remaining settings at their default values. For the license option, if you don't want to share your generated model with others, select Private, then click Generate to create the model. Each generation costs only 20 credits. Many of you may be wondering, how can I get high-quality images that meet all of these requirements? The answer is actually very simple. You can use AI platforms such as ChatGPT to generate the type of image you want. Just describe your requirements in detail, then continue refining your prompts and asking ChatGPT to make adjustments until you're satisfied with the final result. Once you have a suitable reference image, you can use it as the input for Meshy AI to generate your 3D model. The model has now been generated. As you can see, Meshy 6 produces truly impressive results, and the quality is clearly reflected in its statistics. You can see the number of faces, the number of vertices, and most importantly, the printability indicator. Since all of these indicators are green, it shows that the model has been generated successfully without any geometry errors. Sometimes, your model may contain a few minor issues. Don't worry, Meshy allows you to regenerate the model up to 2 times completely free of charge. Some other useful features include material generation, model remeshing, and bridge tools that allow you to transfer models from Meshy to other software such as Blender, ZBrush, Unity, and more. The download feature allows you to export your model in a wide range of file formats, with flexible options for model size and resolution. Next, let's try the AI texturing feature. You can either use a text prompt to describe the texture you want, or use the texture style from a reference image. Choose the settings that best suit your needs, then spend just 10 credits and wait for the result. You can choose from a wide range of image resolutions, including 2000, 4000, and even 8000. Using prompts to generate textures can be a little more difficult and complex, as you need to describe exactly what you want and carefully specify constraints to prevent unwanted results. Therefore, if you're new to Meshy AI, I recommend starting with reference images to avoid wasting credits on unsuccessful generations. The texturing process doesn't take long. In most cases, you'll only need to wait about a minute, and the results are truly impressive. Once the texture has been applied, the model closely matches the reference image. The printability indicator also remains green, showing that the model is still suitable for 3D printing. These are very promising results for a first experience with Meshy AI. Before rigging the model and applying animations, I first remeshed it to reduce the polygon count to under 300,000 faces, which is one of the requirements for automatic rigging. After the remesh process, all the model quality indicators remained excellent. Now, click Rig to start the automatic rigging process. Meshy clearly indicates whether your model is suitable for rigging. Always remember that the ideal model should be in a symmetrical pose or T-pose. On the other hand, models with arbitrary poses are generally not suitable for automatic rigging. In addition to human rigging, Meshy also supports automatic rigging for animals, giving you even more possibilities to explore. Click Next to proceed to the alignment screen. If your model is properly symmetrical, the center line will be aligned with the middle of the model, and you won't need to make many adjustments. If it's slightly misaligned, don't worry, you can easily fine-tune the position using the controls on the right. Click Next to proceed to the rig point placement screen. Meshy clearly guides you through each rig point, including 1 chin, 2 shoulders, 2 elbows, 2 wrists, 1 groin, 2 knees, and 2 ankles. Simply place each point at the correct position on your model. If your model is symmetrical, enabling symmetry allows you to adjust the rig points on only one side, and the other side will be mirrored automatically. However, if your model is not perfectly symmetrical, disable symmetry and adjust the rig points on both sides individually. Although this is not a difficult task, I always prioritize attention to detail, carefulness, and accuracy to avoid unnecessary mistakes. Once you're satisfied with everything, click Generate and wait a few minutes. Meshy generates rigs very quickly, so you usually won't have to wait long. Meshy offers a rich animation library, ranging from basic to advanced motions. You can explore a wide variety of animations for different creative projects. For games, there are animations such as walking, attacking, and death. For animation and filmmaking, you can choose from walking, running, jumping, dancing, and many more. The rigging process doesn't take too long, but it's just enough time for me to make a cup of coffee while I wait. The rigging process is almost complete, and you'll soon see your model come to life with the walking animation. If your model is not symmetrical, or if the rigging points are placed inaccurately, the animation will clearly reveal the problems. For example, parts of the body may stretch unnaturally, or moving body parts may collide with or pass through each other. Once the rigging is complete, make sure the default walking animation plays correctly without any issues. Then, you can explore other animations for your project. Simply add the animations you want to your library, and then select them from the library to apply them to your model. The next step is to convert a 3D model with animations into a sequence of 2D images that can be assembled into a sprite sheet for game development. It's very simple. Just download the model in FBX format, then import the FBX file into Blender. The texture files will be downloaded automatically along with the FBX file. An even easier option is to use Meshy Bridge to transfer your model directly to Blender. Just install the Meshy Bridge add-on, and everything becomes quick, simple, and convenient. Now, let's move over to Blender and take a look at the model we created with Meshy. To convert a 3D model into 2D images, you first need to configure a few basic settings. The fastest and easiest way is to install the Sprite Shot Manager add-on. Before rendering the images, I'll quickly play the animation in Blender to make sure the model behaves exactly as it did in Meshy. To generate accurate 2D images from a 3D model, you'll need to configure a few key settings in Sprite Shot Manager. These include the animation frame settings: start frame, end frame, and step, lighting, the output path, and the camera position and preset. After configuring the settings, press Ctrl plus Alt plus numpad 0 to align the camera to the current view. Then click Apply to apply the configured settings to the camera preset. You can choose from a variety of camera presets to generate sprites for 2D games or isometric 3D games. After choosing the appropriate camera preset, fine-tune the camera position and zoom so your model fits perfectly within the frame. Then preview the animation to ensure the model remains inside the camera view throughout the entire animation. Once everything is ready, simply press Ctrl plus F12 to start rendering the images from your 3D model. Take a look at the output folder. The 2D images for each animation frame are generated one by one, and this is exactly what I wanted to share with you in this video. Looking back at the entire workflow, you don't need advanced 3D modeling or drawing skills. With just Meshy AI, Blender, and a few simple steps, you can create beautiful 2D game sprites in a surprisingly short amount of time. One of Blender's biggest advantages is its ability to render images with transparent backgrounds. You can simply resize the images and combine them into a sprite sheet without spending time removing the background. Sprite Shot Manager also includes built-in isometric camera presets for creating sprites used in isometric 3D games. It provides all 8 standard viewing angles needed for an isometric game character. Take a look at the images I created using an isometric SE camera angle. For more complex animations, such as attack animations, the number of frames can be much larger. You can choose an appropriate step value before rendering the images. With Meshy AI and Blender, all you need is creativity. You can create a wide variety of beautiful and engaging digital assets, things that once required a skilled 3D artist to spend countless hours designing and building from scratch. Now, I've tested the result in one of my simple game demos, and with the same workflow, you can create much more impressive and engaging projects of your own. One major advantage of creating 2D game assets from 3D models is that the rendered images can have transparent backgrounds. This means you can save a lot of time on background removal and edge cleanup, while still getting clean and smooth sprites. So, are you starting to find Meshy interesting? Meshy can truly be a powerful assistant in the world of digital graphics. And now, let's take a look at Meshy's pricing plans. Meshy offers a variety of pricing plans for you to choose from. First, let's take a look at the monthly plans. You can start with the free plan, and then there's the affordable starter plan at just $8 per month, which gives you 250 credits to explore Meshy's features in greater depth. If you're planning to start creating commercial projects, the Pro plan is a great option. Right now, Meshy is offering a huge 60% discount. You can get your first month for just $8, followed by $20 per month. As you can see, the Pro plan comes with many more benefits and powerful features compared to the starter plan. Premium is the highest tier plan, and right now, it also comes with a very attractive special offer. This plan gives you 3,000 credits per month, along with several additional benefits compared to the Plus plan. Meshy has also recently introduced a new quarterly subscription plan, giving you even more flexibility when choosing the plan that best fits your needs. If you're serious about working on professional, long-term projects, I recommend checking out Meshy's annual plans. By choosing an annual subscription, you can save significantly compared to paying monthly. And here's something very special. if you subscribe to a Meshy paid plan through my link, you'll receive a valuable bonus package. Check the video description for the Meshy subscription link and another link with full details about the bonus package you'll receive. And here's what you'll receive in the bonus package. It includes more than 100 game character reference images divided into multiple categories. The characters are designed in symmetrical poses with solid color backgrounds. You can use these images as references to explore your own creative ideas and then turn them into 3D models with Meshy. Next is Sprite Shot Manager, a tool integrated into Blender that helps you generate 2D images from 3D models. As shown in this video, I use this tool to quickly create 2D game assets that can be used in your game projects. Next, you'll receive 20 3D models that I created with Meshy. These models have already been remeshed with a suitable polygon count for rigging. They also have excellent printability, making them suitable for 3D printing. Finally, you'll also receive a tool that allows you to preview and test animations from either a sprite sheet or a folder containing individual images. And finally, here's the information you need to receive your bonus after subscribing through my link. Now, it's time to turn your ideas into reality. Be creative, and let Meshy AI become a powerful assistant in your creative journey. I believe creativity has no limits, and I'm sure you can create amazing things. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe to stay tuned for more videos coming soon.